I am the Undead Warrior, and this is the Undead Warrior's Corner. So this is Raw review for the Monday, February 14th edition of Monday Night Raw. The Valentine's Day edition. Thank God they didn't make a big emphasis on that. Overall, real good Raw. Those of you who saw it know why, but I am going to talk about it a bit. Started out with Cena versus CM Punk. I'm not a Cena fan at all. And it kind of was your typical Cena match for a while. Real good match, though, on CM Punk's part. Ended up with CM Punk winning that one by pinfall. Just real good match. CM Punk's a real talented guy, in my opinion, and he exuded that confidence he has in ring. Another good match of that night was the Divas match, Natalya versus Eve Torres in a Lumberjills match, which of course had the Bella Twins, and yes, I love the Bellas. That was actually a quite impressive match to me. I think Natalya has a lot of in-ring talent, and that's kind of missing from Divas right now. The WWE is placing a lot of emphasis on looks over skill lately, and don't get me wrong, I love to look, but sometimes I want to see some real wrestling. And real good match, real athletic match. Of course, big story of the night. This shadows everything else that happened in that Raw. The Rock has returned. Me and my friend Mr. Jones were freaking out. It's good to see The Rock back. It's been 7 years. Real glad to have him back. Started trash talking John Cena. Always a good thing. This could end up being Rock versus Cena at WrestleMania. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. I think it's finally a way to get the people not to be on Cena's side, which I think is something that desperately needs to be done. I'm tired of seeing Cena as the poster boy for everything. And and of course, Rock, he put on his usual microphone show. You're just freaking outstanding. At first, they were trying to censor him, trying to keep the whole PG thing. I think at the end, they just gave up on it and just said, this is the great one. We can't censor him. It's like putting a bald eagle in a small cage. Real good mic work, as always. What we've come to expect from Rocky. You even did the eyebrow lift and everything. Just outstanding. Real good Raw overall. The Rock coming back just made it even better. Definitely one of the better Raws I've seen. Definitely this year, probably for the last 6 months or more. Just outstanding. We also have Elimination Chamber coming up this weekend. That's this Sunday. And the big thing I want to talk about here is The Miz versus Jerry the King Lawler for the WWE Championship. What the hell? Seriously. Okay. I don't like The Miz. I don't like him as champion. I don't like him as a wrestler. Okay. Not to mention he's got Michael Cole so far up his ass he's tasting hair gel. But unfortunately, I've kind of got to root for The Miz on this one. Jerry Lawler is 61 years old. And the last thing he needs... He's 61 years old, and in his career has held 163 championships. There's no need to try for another one, Jerry. Seriously, okay? We love you as a commentator. Stay there. Please. I beg of you. I beg of you. But I see no way that this can really end well. If Miz wins, he's still champion. If Jerry wins, we have a 61-year-old as World Heavyweight Champion. That being said, if Jerry does win, I think he will need to drop the title either that night or maybe Miz catching in his rematch clause the next night on Raw or something. Get the belt off of him quick. Also, 2/21/11. That's next Monday. WWE's been putting these promos up. 2/21/11. 2/21/11. And everyone's been saying, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Taker? Is it Sting? Is it whatever? I think the promos last night really identified that it is The Undertaker. There's a couple of people really holding on to it being Sting. I'm sorry. Sting's going to hold to his values. He vowed never to work for Vince McMahon. He's never going to work for Vince McMahon. So yes, I'm saying Undertaker's coming back on next Monday. And just think about it. Undertaker and The Rock on Raw. Oh yeah. I'm excited. That being said, I really don't know where they're going to take Undertaker in terms of WrestleMania. No one knows if he's going to be 100% for WrestleMania. And they're saying if he's not, they will probably give him a lower card opponent and basically it'd be a squash match. I really hope that's not the case. That would be very disappointing to me. And it would be an empty 19-0. Some are saying this could be his final WrestleMania. I'm not going to discount that possibility. I will say I hope it's not. Simply because I wanted to end on 20-0. And I know some of my friends are going, why? 20 is just a nice round number to me. 19, it bugs me. So, things to look forward to. The Rock versus John Cena. Let's really hope that's a possibility. Either way, The Rock's on Raw, so it's a good thing. His official designation at this point is host of WrestleMania. Okay. As to whether or not he'll compete, no one's sure. We're hoping. I'm going to call this a thing to look forward to, even though it's kind of weird, and I'm not really a big fan of it, is Lawler versus Miz at Elimination Chamber. Of course, the Elimination Chamber matches are something to look forward to. That's usually a real good pay-per-view. To me, it's one of the most hardcore, and that kind of makes it one of my favorites. There's really a special air about it. Of course, Undertaker returning next Monday after the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be real interesting road to WrestleMania. And I think WrestleMania might actually turn into something this year. Still awaiting the return of Triple H. Let's hope that comes soon. But that's about all I have right now. So thank you. Once again, I am the Undead Warrior, and this is the Undead Corner.